Good morning, Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, and the rest of the world. You've tuned in to the Mac City Morning Show. I am your host, Elliot Pierre, and we're going to start this episode the same way we start every episode off, with a moment of gratitude. I know you could be doing a million other things with your time, and the fact that you spend it with us truly does mean the world to me, so thank you. On that note, Tanner, hit him with the intro.
Stay where you're to till I comes where you're at. Or tune in again to the Mac City Morning Show.
Everybody, Keith Simpson here from Norel Toyota. Just a quick chat about the wonderful community we live in here. As you guys know, we support the Oil Barons. We've joined the drive-in movie theater. We're involved in the marathon here in Fort McMurray, and make sure we're taking care of the kids and all the local businesses, all the local charities, and all the local foundations, guys. That's what makes this community such an amazing place to live.
All right, now we're back. Tanner, I got to ask, because I know you were playing the plugs and intro. Was I talking over the intro or was I talking over the Norel spot?
You nailed it right in the middle.
Oh, right when it was black.
Yeah, right when we were switching over, you just body clocks off.
So a pump fake.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, anyways, for everybody who's watching,
We're back for real.
We're back for real. Hope you enjoyed that little spot from Norel Toyota. Big shout out to Keith, Nimmer, Fat, and all the boys and girls down at Norel. Thank you for being the title sponsor for the Mac City Morning Show. It means the world to me that you help keep this going. So thank you, Norel Toyota. Now, on that note, we have a great guest today, mainly because I don't know who it is. I don't know what we're going to be talking about, so I'm excited. As you guys know, I don't introduce my guests because they can do a better job at that than myself. So, sir, can you please tell everybody at home who you are and what you're about?
Thank you so much, Elliot, for inviting me. Me representing my club. My name is Raffy Gimeno, and I am the Vice President for Public Relations for Wood Buffalo Toastmasters Club. Well, as you all know, Wood Buffalo Toastmasters Club is a group of people, or it is a club of BC young professionals who are interested in public speaking.
That's right.
And leadership skills. So we offer a safe and supportive environment for those people who would like to develop their communication skills.
Okay, very cool. How long have you been part of that organization?
For 2 years now.
2 years now. Okay.
Yes.
And so when I say part of the organization, you've been in a mentorship or leadership role for 2 years. How long is that your introduction into Toastmasters as well, or had you attended some of their programs and courses prior to?
Yes. Well, prior to coming here in Fort McMurray, I was in Qatar, and I joined Toastmasters Club in Doha, Qatar.
Okay.
In 2019.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's the time that I learned about Toastmasters. Toastmasters International is a nonprofit educational organization that teaches public speaking and leadership skills through a worldwide network of clubs.
Oh, okay.
And the reason being why I joined Toastmasters is because I have a fear in talking to many people.
Right. And most people do.
Yeah.
I think isn't it like the number one biggest fear of most people is actually public speaking?
True.
Yeah.
And people think that, especially here in Canada, we know that the vernacular language is English. And just so you know, my first language is not English.
Okay.
It's Filipino.
Okay.
And we know for a
Tagalog.
fact that
Isn't it Tagalog?
Tagalog.
Yeah.
Yes,
There we go. Tanner.
that's correct.
Facts.
Tagalog.
Yeah. Okay.
And people think that in order for you to be a good communicator, you need to be good in English.
Right.
But being a Toastmaster, so learning Toastmasters along the way, I've learned that that's not the case.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Being good in communication not necessarily mean that you have to be good in English.
That's correct.
Public speaking is an art, so there's many ways to communicate without even mastering English. But learning basic English
Yes.
is paramount.
Yes. No doubt. No doubt. So when it comes to English, because you obviously speak it extremely well, have you always had English as like a backup secondary language, or is English something new that you've picked up since you've moved to Canada?
Well, in Philippines, the secondary language is really English. We know
Okay.
for a fact it's a universal language.
Right.
And even the medium in in schools and institutions back in the Philippines. So this is the language that we are using.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
another thing that helped me really speak good in English is when after I graduated from college. So I worked in American Express.
Okay.
Okay, that was based in the Philippines. So basically, it's a call center.
Right,
So I
right.
got my training from American people.
Oh, okay.
And
Cool.
they taught me the accent. Okay, because
Right.
they said that it is much better if you also learn the accent. So
100%.
we have that kind of communication skill assessment where they really have to teach us how to speak that American slang.
That's right. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And then I fell in love. I fell in love with speaking American slang.
Right.
So I
right.
keep honing my that skills.
Right.
So I expose myself by watching English movies, television series, and reading a lot of English books, newspaper.
Okay.
That is it.
Very cool.
And same goes with Toastmasters. So
Right.
if you become a Toastmaster member, so it will really help you, and the benefits that you will get out of it is
Yeah.
you will get regular and constructive feedback. So that's very important.
Right.
It will help you learn how to speak on the spot, because it is also essential.
Right.
Like maybe this is the same thing that we are doing today. Like
Correct.
this is not scripted, and I don't know what will be the flow of our conversation.
That's right.
But I said to myself that I have to be ready because I am representing our club. And another thing is it will help you build your confidence, and while you're gaining experience.
That's right.
And it will develop your leadership skills through training opportunities and club involvement. So the more that you involve yourself in the club, the more
Right.
that you're going to learn. And bonus point is it will expand your network,
That's correct.
right?
Yeah, no
so
doubt.
I was new here. So 2 years I've been with Toastmasters, and I am also 2 years old here in Canada.
Okay.
So after I married my wife, so I decided to move in with her here
Okay.
and to settle down here in
Right.
Canada.
Okay.
And that time, that was March 1st, when I first landed in Fort McMurray. And March 17, when there's a global pandemic, and
Yeah.
then everybody's closed down,
That's
so
right.
there's restrictions.
That's
So
right.
I didn't enjoy so much.
No.
I haven't seen the places here.
Yeah, you
I
haven't had a chance,
enjoyed
yeah.
anything.
That's right.
The things that everybody loves doing, especially most of the activities are outdoor. I haven't done
That's
that
right.
so much.
That's right. That's right.
So the only thing to cope up is to join in a club,
Mm-hmm.
and I found this Toastmasters, Wood Buffalo Toastmasters Club,
Right.
that they're conducting their meeting through Zoom.
right. Right.
So that's where I joined, and
okay. Very cool.
from there, I enjoyed being a Toastmaster. So I even fell in love with Toastmasters. So I even watched some of the public speakings, and those people who actually doing great in this craft.
That's right.
And I'm doing YouTube, so I keep on visiting the Toastmasters International website.
Right.
Because another thing that you will benefit once you become a member is this is actually voluntary, right? And
Right.
no one is forcing you to join
Of course.
or not to join. But another thing that you will really be fond of being a member is understanding the Toastmasters pathways learning. So it's like a modular activities that you have to go through readings. A lot of it comes on theories, right? So it will teach you how to focus. It will teach you how to properly pause and to give emphasis to everything that you are saying.
Right.
So how you open your mouth, how you positions your eyes towards your audience, so that kind of thing.
Right.
So you have to go through with those modules, and your applications is you do it in your club during
That's
the
right.
meeting.
That's right. It's a safe work environment where you can
Yeah.
like you can work on it with people that you're comfortable with. So when you can actually have an opportunity to talk in front of a bunch of strangers, you've put the time and effort in.
Yeah. So I want to walk you through,
Yeah, sure.
Elliot,
I'd love to.
in our club. So normally it happens, we meet every Tuesday from 7 p.m. to 8:15 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And then our president is going to open, the session. And then there will be a Toastmaster. So a Toastmaster is the one introducing everybody, explain what is Toastmasters, and also explain to the guests, because you can actually join our club for free.
Right.
Forever. Anytime you want. Okay, until you decide that you want to become a bona fide member of Toastmasters because you want to benefit from the Pathways learning experience. So that's the time that you have to pay for the Toastmasters International's access, because you will have your own profile. So they will create a profile for you so that you can always see your growth in Toastmasters. So there will be 2 sessions normally that happen. So there is a speech session where you do the formal speech. So this will give you time to practice and to learn. So this is where you are applying the modular activities that you are doing with your Pathways learning. Okay? And then you do it with on your formal speech. And then there will be evaluators who will who will evaluate you. Okay, who will give you feedback about what you're doing. And what's good about it is because when you are receiving feedback, you don't find it because sometimes when people are giving feedback, some people see it condescending.
Right, no.
Or they are having fear, or they find it very embarrassing. Right. So here, there is no right or wrong.
Right.
Okay. So you learn through your own facing.
Yeah.
And then we tell you where you are good at.
Right.
Where it's like go, grow, and glow.
There you go.
Go shoot with your speech. Say it, okay? The way you understood in your modular activities. And then we will tell you where you glow as a speaker.
Right.
And then after that, we will tell you where you can grow as a speaker. So we will tell you what are the areas of opportunities, where you can be better at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then another session is the table topic. So I like personally the table topic sessions because the table topic is an impromptu speech where guests are also invited to participate in.
Right.
Okay, and it is for 2 minutes, and we have a timer, literally. Like you see the traffic light, so the green light, so when you see that the green light is on, so it means that you pass 1 minute. When the yellow light is on, so you pass 1 minute and 30 seconds. And when the red light is on, it means that you have to run and you need to summarize your everything.
Right.
And finalize your speech, because that is the cue that you need to end your speech. Okay, and then after the sessions, so we do the evaluation forum. So we open the evaluation forum.
Yeah.
So the evaluators for the speech are coming in, and they will evaluate each speaker.
Right.
And then they will evaluate the people who participated in the table topic session. So the table topic could be anything, okay, or it depends on the theme per week.
Right.
Okay? For example, last meeting, so we had Valentine's Day. So the theme and the topic is all about love.
Right.
So something to do with Valentine's. So any question can be asked there.
Very cool.
And it's
Very
an
cool.
open discussion, right?
Yeah.
So feel free to express your thoughts.
Yeah.
So that kind
Very
of thing.
nice. Very nice.
And then we give an award. We give recognitions, okay? Who actually who did their best on that particular meeting.
Right.
And those who really excel in
Yeah.
doing their job.
Right.
So this is what we basically do in
very cool.
our club.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, listen, speaking of Toastmasters and presenting and asking questions, Tanner has a segment called the Mac City Minute. Now, a big component of talking, though, is you have to have nice teeth, right, Tanner?
I would say I don't, but most people do.
Yeah. And to have nice teeth, you could brush them, right? You could floss them.
Sometimes that's not enough, though.
Sometimes it's not enough. Sometimes you need dentures. And if you need dentures,
I think we got a guy.
we got a guy for you. McMurray Denture Center. Karam and his staff down on Franklin Avenue, they hook you up. Now, there may be a video, and then when I say may, there will be a video at some point, but we're not going to show it to you now. But we got to give a big shout out to Karam and everybody down at McMurray Denture Center for sponsoring the Mac City Minute. Now, on that note, Tanner, this gentleman is here. You've got some questions for him. Hit him with the Mac City Minute.
All right. Question number 1. What is the biggest trick you have learned about speaking to groups that you learned from Toastmasters?
Thank you for that question. Well, actually, I wouldn't say it's the biggest trick, but the secret or the recipe of how to speak in the group is how to be comfortable with the people. And I think with Toastmasters, it allows you to overcome your fear.
Right.
Because you understand the technicalities in speaking.
Right.
And your subconscious mind would always tell you that, okay, maybe this is what they're thinking, or maybe this is what they want to say. So
Right.
you eradicate, that
Right.
those kind of emotions
Right.
when you are speaking. And sometimes you can cover up, that fear.
Yeah.
That fear because you already have that mental outlines. Okay,
go.
when you are giving your speech, because it gives you a lot of time to prepare, because you know that when you are coming into a certain group discussions, for example, or if you are in a meeting, you know that you are going in that meeting, right? You're not going somewhere, like you're just going there for no reason. So you know that when you are going into a certain group, there will be people who are talking about this kind of things, and of course you have to ready yourself. And in Toastmasters, we are taught how to prepare. Okay,
There you go.
so I think the trick, if I would put it that way, is it give you a sense of readiness. Okay,
Sense of
when-
readiness. Love it.
Yeah.
Tanner, next question.
Question number 2. What is the story behind your most memorable toast?
Oh, wow. That's a very good question. Okay. In 2019, I told you that I joined Toastmasters in 2019, and I had a mentor. I met someone. So he was my mentor. And the question and answer portion that I joined, because I joined the beauty pageant for men and women in Qatar. Okay, so we call it Mega World.
Okay.
Okay, so Mega World is a real estate. Okay,
Okay.
Mega World International is a real estate in the Philippines.
Okay.
And they created this like a fashion show beauty pageant.
Right,
Okay, for men and women who live in Qatar.
Okay.
So I was doing good
Yeah.
in modeling. I was doing good in presenting myself. I
Right.
was doing good at everything except that thing. When I
Okay.
stand up in front of the stage, and
Right.
here we go with the question and answer portion.
Right.
Okay, I didn't do really bad, but I didn't like what I said.
Right. Right.
And I told to myself that that could have been better
Right.
if I have done this and if I did that.
Okay.
So the mentor, the
Right.
one who is giving me mentorship, okay,
Yeah.
during the pageant. So
Yeah.
he's a member of Toastmasters,
Okay.
and he told me, Raffy, you had so much potentials. You have so much potentials, and you can really, really do so much better.
Right.
And then that's the time that they introduced Toastmasters to me.
Yeah.
I only won first runner up. I could be the winner, the champion, if I was able to nail, the question and answer portion. And I told my mentor that really this is my fear. When you are able to answer directly and you
Right.
nailed everything, I think that's the point.
Right.
That you can really win that competition, because Q&A is very essential, in any competitions. So I believe that this is the most memorable experience that I have gained. And every time that I attend the formal speech session during Toastmasters, so I see to it that I prepared. I see to it that I have these mental outlines, because you can choose, to memorize your speech, but there will come a time that you don't want to memorize them anymore, and you just want to create a mental outline. All right, because it's very important how you start your speech. Of course, the body can go anywhere, but the most crucial part in giving a speech is how you're going to end it. Okay, and sometimes when people end their speech, you have to think of something that they can remember you forever. Right, and that's how you make a mark. That's how you become a remarkable speaker.
There we go.
Question number 3 for you today. What is your favorite piece of media that helped you learn English slang?
Right now, in the birth of social media, I really enjoy reading through the website. Because by just one click, you can have everything.
Right.
Of course, I still do the traditional things like reading books and reading newspapers. They are very helpful.
Right.
However, the newspaper can be read also through the website. So you go through the website of this particular newspaper, so you can read everything in there. So you are sitting in one place. Okay, you don't need to go anywhere just to access them. I don't need to go to library to get all this encyclopedia just to have them. So by just Google is very helpful too.
So the internet, nice.
Yeah.
Question number 4. What is one skill that you've gained from Toastmasters that you were not expecting to gain?
That's a very, I would say it's a tough question for me. There are so many things to mention actually, but I think one attribute that I am really proud of when I became a Toastmaster is being confident.
Okay.
I would say really confident.
Okay.
Because sometimes you can say that you are confident, but it doesn't really show,
Right.
to someone that you are confident.
Okay.
Rather than when you are confident.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is one factor that I would say that I am really proud of, because I overcome my fear. I would like to believe that I'm still in the process of overcoming my fear.
Right.
But right now, unlike before, like I don't have anything. Like I don't have that skeleton, in my head.
Right.
So what will be the flow of
Yeah.
what I'm going to say, where I'm heading to? Right? But it gives me so much confidence.
Right.
Being a Toastmaster, and I would even apply this when being interviewed in a job.
That's right, of course.
Because I always feel that the interviewer is going to devour me, going to eat me.
Yeah.
And so I feel that I want to hide somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, because I'm not confident about myself. But when I became a Toastmaster, I feel that I can do everything.
There we go. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I feel that I'm a mutant now. I feel that I have a superpower,
That's
and that superpower allowed me, to be the person of what I am today.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So it gave you confidence, aka swag. Nice. I like
Right.
that answer.
And your final question. What is one event you hope to attend to utilize the skills you've gained from Toastmasters?
Wow. Well, that's very, very interesting and promising. Like what I've told you, I'm just new here in
Right.
Fort McMurray, and I haven't seen so much of activities that's happening. I know that there is an event in Fort McMurray where a group of small business owners are gathering together.
Okay.
Okay, and I want to host that event.
Very cool. Okay. There you go.
And
Okay.
those have been your 5 questions.
Sweet.
Thank you so much, Tanner.
Listen, man. Good job. You breezed through this.
There's exhibition. Yeah, I know that there's a lot of exhibits happening here
lots of
in
stuff.
Fort McMurray.
Always going on.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to Fort McMurray is such a busy place. It's hard to get to everything. Even throughout COVID, there's so much stuff taking place. It's a busy city with lots of cool stuff to do, man. So, but listen, the show's only 20 minutes. So I know we've blown by the 20-minute mark, but that's okay. It's been a lot of fun. Truly, I do want you to come back again and again and again. So there's so much more you could come talk about. We didn't even get to talk about you. We got to talk about Toastmasters, which is great. So please come back again. We'll try to have you back on the show many more times.
Thank
But
you.
before I cut you loose, everybody gets a shameless shout out or plug. So you have the mic, the lights, and the cameras on you. Have fun.
Thank you so much. So can I? All right, great. And I am inviting everyone to please join Wood Buffalo Toastmasters Club. We are present in Facebook, and our page is Wood Buffalo Toastmasters. And you can also email us at toastmasters9220@gmail.com. And feel free to message us anytime. And the biggest factor that you will benefit from Toastmasters is the free mentorship. Okay, it's unsolicited, so you don't have to pay the members of Toastmasters to teach you public speakings and leadership skills. And we will teach you how to communicate. Not just communicate, but how to communicate effectively.
There we go. Awesome. Love it. All right. Well, that's the show. Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo, the rest of the world, thank you for tuning in. Big shout out to Noral Toyota, our main sponsor. Big shout out to the McMurray Denture Center for sponsoring the Mac City Minute. I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty sure there's a little bit of a video from them as soon as I say goodbye. So enjoy that after I sign off. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying your day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Hey guys, Karam here with McMurray Denture Center. A lot of people are surprised to hear this, but I'm born and raised here. So is this company. We're local, just like you. Come on in, we'll help you out.
What a deadly old way to end another morning show. Later, boss.
It's so ballistic!
Talk about quenching your ugly thirst.